Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are Saves vs. Death, a Cyberpunk Red tabletop actual play and podcast that airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern for this particular campaign. We have a few other shows, but anyway, on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death. I am Blank, the Game Master, the Ref, here to make sure your game is fun and not a fluff. With me today, I have my crew. Saves vs. Death is here to see it through. Jess as Moxie 11, Angus's killer. But she's also a friend and a little bit of a thriller. Games as Wraith, who's broken again. His feelings are dark. Will he be able to walk again? Ada as Checkers, who's keeping it together. But is this the crew she wants to weather the weather? Hades as Deeps, the solo net junkie. Can he avenge his family, his friends, or is he a flunky? And so we begin with our announcement tidings. So sit back, take a drink, for Gojira goes riding. See, I can say it if I write it. Anyway, I'll pass it on to Games to talk about a little bit of how to support us.
Right? So if you like what we do... what? I'm not muted, right? Okay.
Thank you. Yep, we're good.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Okay. If you like what we do and would like to see us continue to get better, there are a lot of ways that you can help us out. We have a Patreon. On the Patreon, we've got all kinds of cool stuff. The Moxie files are character generation for each of these characters and a few others, as well as access to a lot of our stuff early. Jess has a new newsletter that's going out on the Patreon, I believe. Blake has a really cool blog that goes out there. So you can always join there. Plus, at different levels, you get cool things like mugs and shirts and hoodies, and it's totally worth it. You can also follow us here and subscribe, and follow us, like it, stuff on YouTube, or comment on anything. All that stuff helps us out. If you want to support us and don't have the money to, we understand. Times are a little tough right now. But if you have an Amazon Prime membership, you can marry your Amazon Prime and your Twitch membership. Once they're won, you get a free subscription every month, and you can spend that on to us. Wouldn't cost you anything, but it sure helps us out a lot. So, yeah.
If there's not another way, there's also another way to support us. We have a merch store. So please check us out there at savesversusdeath.redbubble.com. We have I think 6 to choose from right now. You hit the image, you hit explore, add the design to the item of your choice. Could be a hat, mug, hoodie. There's phone cases, there's pillows, I believe, even. And all those profits go directly back into the show, and we're trying to get more content to you.
All right. I've got a few things. First, in 2 days, on Monday, October 30th, I will be GMing Welcome to My Nightmare, a one-shot using the micro TTRPG system called Glance. This is one of the new systems released by James Hutt, and you can learn more by visiting jameshuttgames.com. That's Hutt with 2 T's. It should be spooky and fantastic, and we have 2 guest stars, and I'm very excited, and I hope you all like it. And that will start
it's gonna be awesome.
10 p.m. Eastern, right here. Dates and times are important, guys.
Too true.
Right? Next, I want to welcome MJ Gifford 3485 to our channel. Thank you so much for being part of our family. Welcome.
Yay.
And lastly, as Games mentioned, there is a new weekly newsletter that I'm putting together, and it will release tomorrow as a 2-page PDF on our Patreon. We will share the links on our socials as well, so follow us on Blue Sky, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and it'll link back to that. You can't post on MySpace. Don't you MySpace me. If you noticed on my socials where I was like, I'm having too much fun writing this article, that's in relation to the Night City Sofa article that I wrote. So take a read at it, Twirl. Let me know what you think. I'm very excited.
And if you guys didn't see our Night City sofa, well worth the watch. It's still available. The VOD is available here on Twitch, and the YouTube video will be available next week. It went awesome, and you should check it out if you haven't already.
Definitely do. It was a fun one.
So it's time for that thing. This is a dark future. While we do really silly things sometimes, we also do really dark things sometimes. So we have a system for ourselves where we're comfortable and we know how to say this is too much. We can't do that for everybody. So if it ever gets to be too much for you, please step away for 15 minutes, take care of yourself. It's really important to us.
Indeed it is. One last announcement. I just want to, we said this once before in RNG D&D post or in live stream, but I wanted to point out that we are going to save our subs and followers until after the stream, so that way it doesn't interrupt the narrative. We will still acknowledge channel points because those are more immediate things, but at the end of the stream we'll give the proper shout outs to those who deserve it. If you do get a gifted sub though, make sure you give that person a thank you or some acknowledgement. It's very kind of them because you get to skip all of the annoying ads that we're forced to do to make any money. So with that, I will begin with the last time on Shades of Scarlet.
Oh,
After settling the score with Streamline and putting Angus out of his misery, the team is chased by a fleet of security drones. Okay. Me writing it actually has no bearing. Moxie and Wraith go down and have been rescued, and had to have been rescued by the crew and taken to a safe house that Checkers knows about. An abandoned section of Playland, or of the Playland by the Sea amusement park. They get a ride from there from Checkers' contact Old Sam, I think his name was, and take Moxie and Wraith to Pons, who manages to save their lives after 16 grueling hours of surgery. They awake the next day, and Wraith spills that he's not doing okay. Moxie consoles him the best she can, while Checkers and Deeps pick up Rex's car and drive it back. And with that, we will begin our episode. So, about, I want to say we left off at about 4 or something in the evening on the 10th. Thank you for the hydrate. Let's begin with, oh, I gotta start the music. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Not entirely clear you can.
I can.
I was going to say the same thing.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to start with? Anybody have anything they want to take care of? This is probably a little bit loud. Anybody have anything they want to take care of?
Are Deeps and I still getting the car?
You've
Or have we
returned it
gotten-
back to the I guess the Frank's hovel.
Yeah.
We can pick up there. You've parked it in the alleyway and informed Rex that it's there. You've also been informed by Cammy, I want to say, that nobody picked up Cammy's car, or Moxie's car, no. It was Rex, that Wraith and Moxie are awake.
Right. I think we got a call in the car on the way there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I would go visit them.
Okay.
Yep.
Their breads are pushed together inside of the patient room. Fingers entwined, if I remember correctly. Moxie's just cuddling against Wraith. And Wraith looks like he has a little bit of a puffy, swollen eyes. Not to mention, they're covered in bandages. What would you like to do? You enter the room.
Are they awake?
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Hey, you two.
Hey guys.
Hello.
It's good to see you up and moving about.
I
Yeah.
guess. Thank you.
And that.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like we were gonna leave you.
No.
The up and moving about is temporary. I need time to heal. Just, you know, like everyone does.
Yeah.
No.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, are you guys gonna be okay?
We'll find out more later, but I guess.
Relatively speaking.
Maybe the worst of it's over. I
Yeah.
hope.
Deeps, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. I need to rest. But it's not so bad.
We have a show in 3 days, so I need
What?
you to be ready for that.
Ah,
I'll be bringing a bassist. Well, I'll be contacting a bassist to come by the house to play with you.
oh. Alright, alright. Well, it's better that I'm doing not much right now. How are you gonna make the show in 3 days?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be there.
Sounds like a really terrible idea. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
We've known each other for a little while now.
No.
Alright. Thought we lost you guys.
It was really close.
At this point, the door opens, and you can hear the spider-like walk from Pons as he makes his way into the room, over to where you guys are standing. He's got kind of I guess a clipboard. It's going over some things, and he says, "Hey, how y'all holding up?"
Better, thank you
Hmm,
for everything.
no problem.
Yeah, sorry.
He wipes some of the tired out of his eye and says, have some details to discuss with you. I don't know if you want to do it in private or...
We were just checking on him. We can go.
Okay.
You guys rest up.
You
Let me know
too.
if you need anything. Moxie, we got Rex's car. We didn't get yours because it's going to be way more complicated. And, I don't think you want anybody else driving it. But if you need us to do that, we can figure something out.
You know where it is?
I mean, it's in the complex, isn't it? In the
Last I
corporate.
saw it, it was in the complex. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So that would be where to start. But anyway,
Don't worry
You
about
know.
that right now. Just
yeah.
rest and worry about Wraith Show.
Okay. Yeah, you two get rest. And let me know if you need something.
Checkers.
Yeah?
The soy milk in the fridge is about to turn. So we probably need
Do you
more
want
milk.
it? Or are you just telling me? Okay, I can do that.
Do you know, can you pass me my bag with my agent?
Do I see it?
Nope. You don't see it anywhere.
I don't know if you had it when we got you in the car.
She's silent for a very long time before nodding and going.
I can
Okay.
check Rex's car and check and see, but yeah.
Well, if it's there, if you don't mind bringing it to me, and if you don't return, I'll assume it's not.
I'll let you know somehow. But yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Pons, and you two should rest. So
Yeah. Do you need a temporary agent? I've got burners.
actually, I would appreciate that if you don't mind.
No, not a problem. I have 2, and I have made a phone call on one, so I'm going to give her the one that I didn't make the phone call on, or didn't save. I gave what's her face, the girl who I
Akane.
knew in the past. I gave her one of the numbers, so I'll give Moxie the other one.
Is it a disposable cell phone or an agent?
It's a disposable cell phone. Figure it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark it on your sheets. Then what?
Okay, and then I'll just turn to Pons and be like, I want to hug you, but I know you don't like that, so thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Bye, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
See you later.
So yeah.
You guys make your way out. After you do, Pon says, I don't know if you want me to move your beds back and give some privacy between the two of you, or what do you want?
It's up to you, Mox.
No, like this is fine for now.
Alright. You sure?
Okay, when you say that, no. Why? What's wrong?
Well, there were some complications. And some that might have some lasting effects on both of y'all.
Yeah, okay, I'll take my news privately.
All right.
Do you want me to stay with you for yours, Wraith?
I
She gives your fingers a squeeze.
would like that.
Yeah, of course.
All right, then I'll start with you, so I don't have to push the beds back together. Wraith, you know you've had some complications in the past, and I think that, well, it's degrading. I think one of the bullets nicked your spinal column, and the muscles are having trouble reconnecting back. In addition to whatever you were experiencing before getting a little bit worse, I have to recommend you stay in an orthopedic bed from here on out. Not to mention that you're gonna be a little bit more susceptible to any sort of narcotics. As your body struggles to fight off effects of addiction. So, I can't recommend enough that you stay away from any sort of chemical enhancement.
Throughout this, Wraith has been very solemn, but nodding. And there is a noticeable roll towards his shoulder when he feels the most stress. Like his head rolls slightly towards his shoulder as he feels stress.
Okay. He's just so we're clear what mechanically that means. You have to sleep in a orthopedic bed. So you'll have to purchase one of those and put it somewhere. If you don't sleep in this bed, every day after you don't, you'll have to make an endurance check of a DV9, or it counts as one missed month bed. Patient 0. It counts as one missed month of physical therapy, so you'll suffer the effects of your dex move reflexes going down, and you'll have to sleep in that bed for a full week in order to recover that, as in addition to your normal physical therapy. For each night that you miss, that DV increases. So, and it only resets after you spend the week in the bed. So if you go 3 days, then sleep somewhere else, that basically takes off from the DV, whatever it was last. In addition to that, it's a +1 to any addiction tests that you need to make in the resistance tests, I should say, that you need to make in the future.
Okay. I have added that to my character sheet.
Cool. So, after he gives you the news, he says, you need a minute?
No. I'll give you your privacy. I'll be in the hall.
No,
No.
you can't move anywhere.
I tried to stand.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and gently pushes you back down. And then he goes through the process of awkwardly, having to tilt his spider legs way forward to grab the bed and drag you back. Has some trouble with it, but he manages to get you over there. And then draws the curtain between the beds, so it's not like, soundproofing here.
Yeah.
But he goes to you, Moxie, and he says, I was having some trouble reconstructing the ventricles in your heart where the bullet pierced. And I'm afraid now you're going to have to take this, I'm blanking on what the word is.
Tablet?
Yeah, this pill. In order to make sure everything flows well. They're about roughly about 100 eddies a month. In addition to that, any sort of I want to say like a critical injury is going to cause your heart to panic, and that means you're going to struggle at that point to regain your calm, I suppose.
Okay.
It's gonna pound like hell and gonna hurt. You won't be able to focus. So, try to avoid that, huh?
As much as I can.
Mm-hmm. Just so you're clear what that means, you're going to add an additional 100 eddies to your lifestyle per month for the pills. You can take one a day. Also, you'll need to make a shock save during any critical hit that you incur. On a failed shock save, you lose the action for that turn. You can still use your movement, but your action is forfeit. When not on the medication, you miss a full week, you'll need to make an endurance check of DV13 or take an additional 1d6 points worth of damage due to the strain on your heart. Each week of missed pills increases that DV by 2, or you retake the 1d6 points of damage. It cannot be healed until you begin your medicine cycle again and rest. So it's semi-permanent damage. Not sure how you'll have to mark that on your sheet. Maybe highlight those squares.
Yeah. Also, I will probably forget. No, that's actually a really good point. I will probably forget for a bit to do the saves for criticals.
I'll try
first,
to remember.
And I apologize. Yeah, we'll both try to remember. But I apologize in advance because I'm like, I'll probably forget because this is new.
Anyway. It could be an inhaler. I like that. Let's make it an inhaler.
Inhaler? Sure.
It's like a steroid. Okay. After that, he says, "You doing all right? Do you need to talk to me about anything?"
Not at this moment that I can think about.
All right. Well,
actually,
well,
no, it's fine.
okay.
I'm good.
Rest up for the day. if this is and he like pushes the curtain back. I don't know if this is a good time to talk to you about your bill, or you want to wait.
I'll take care of it when I leave.
Okay. Just so we're clear, it is 2,200 eddies each. So, however you need to handle that, I'll leave up to you.
You do work for anybody else?
Not like this.
Any member of the team?
May not have helped Rex.
CO money.
He's paid.
Okay.
And I know it seems to be just you two that get in here.
Does seem to be that way.
No.
Anyway, I'll let you go. Stay frosty.
Thanks, Bombs.
Hey,
When can we leave? Like, when will we be strong enough to? The morning?
mechanically, it's when you're out of Sirius, so I don't know what your damage wound is currently.
Great question. When I'm out of Sirius?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be here for a bit. Okay.
Hey, Moxie.
I mean, somebody can move you.
You should just call up the eyes. See if he'll give you a new heart.
Yeah, lungs was a high price tag. I don't want to know what the price tag of a new heart is. And his number's in my agent, which I don't have.
Really sorry I couldn't do anything more for y'all. Just my facility is equipped to deal with that kind of trauma. Especially you, Wraith.
Yeah, these things happen. You did your best, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate what you do.
I know your supplies are short, but is there any way we can get like antibiotics and speed heal to get on our feet as quick as we can?
Sure. Speed heal costs you about 100, lasts about a week. And then, I'm sorry, antibiotics will cost you about 100 and last you a week. And speed heal, normal going rate, 200. Last you the day.
Yeah. I would like that treatment if available.
Sure. So that brings your total games then to 2,500. But
Okay,
you...
I'm gonna pay for that from Moxley as well.
Okay, so you're gonna take the full 5,000?
Yeah.
All right. All right, sounds good. Mark that on your sheet, please, and go ahead and administer speed heal to both of you. Excuse me. As well as any antibiotics that you might need. Or, I guess that's just a healing rate at the end of the day? I forget.
It is. It's a +2 healing at the end of a day of rest.
So technically it's been administered, but you haven't received any benefit today yet for it.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll switch back to Checkers and Deeps. What are you guys doing?
I
Go
can't
ahead.
believe. I really wanted to drive the car.
What, Moxie's car?
Yes.
I
Really good
mean-
at
Yes.
really good at driving now. I've at least practiced like 5 times.
That's.
Moxie has a minor heart attack. She doesn't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know
stun
if that's
save or
enough to
shock save.
qualify as really good, but
Mental
think-
critical injury. Sorry.
I think you could be the best driver in the world, and Moxie would still not really hand over her car.
No, I know. That's why I needed to do it now. She is not.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to do that. I'm sorry. I already have enough conflict with her as it is. I'm not going to go exacerbate it like that.
That's fair. How are you holding up, Checkers? You look pretty hurt.
I'm okay for now, but if we've got to do some kind of concert shit, like get you guys to a concert, then I probably need to go get some speed heal.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, we should
Oh.
do that and then crash.
I'm gonna go check Rex's car for the bag.
Yes, for the agent.
Yeah, I'll
That's
take
fine.
care of that.
Okay.
Okay.
You search. Oh god.
Go get some rest.
Yeah. I go back to Ponz's.
Okay. And get some speed heal. Just skip the RP there. You get 200 eddies and apply speed heal.
Okay. Could someone remind me what?
Body plus will.
Immediately.
And that's it. Immediately?
Yep.
Okay.
Deeps, you search the car and find nothing. It's not in there, so I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
Okay. Out of character, I knew that.
Yes.
Yeah, out of character, so yes, my Moxie doesn't know this.
After that, I'm gonna head back to Ponz's.
Okay, you're in there in Ponza's clinic. He is currently in the back, probably performing a surgery. Nobody's at the counter. Just a few patients in the lobby waiting for their turn to get chipped.
I just want to head back to their room or their area.
You head back through the double doors into the patient area.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Moxie.
Hey,
I just checked the car.
so you have my back.
It's not there.
Okay.
Do you need an agent?
No, Checkers gave me the disposable.
Okay.
That'll do for now. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Just wanted to let you know.
Thanks.
Get better.
That's the plan. Go get some rest.
Yeah.
Jess, to comment on your comment in the chat, I would assume at this point you guys have been given some sort of passcode so you can get passed through the double doors.
You know, Hans makes a lot of money out of our team.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
We're gold membership.
it's a
maybe platinum at this
hassle,
point.
but yeah.
We're a pain in the ass, but we pay well.
Yep.
I thought Wraith had the pass to get free medical care too.
I do have a trauma team silver membership.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. That would
Me
have gone
too,
off.
until you just said that. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm going to
interesting.
demand a refund.
No, you gotta tell me. That's on you.
Yeah. And then I will
no.
go back. Go ahead.
Checkers would just crash, go to sleep.
Okay.
Oh. While I'm in their room, I'm
Mhm.
gonna steal their armor.
Okay. It's been folded up neatly in like
I
little
don't
cubby
think
bins.
neither Wraith or Moxie have armor.
Left.
Oh,
I
Race
had
was
taken
off.
mine off. I had a suit that got cut off my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had forgotten Moxie technically took hers off and threw it in her bag. She was just wearing her outfit.
Oh yeah. So never mind. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll look to see if they have it there because I would fix it for them, but
Yep.
it's not. It's not there.
Wraith was still wearing his body armor, wasn't he?
No.
He took it off
No, he threw it in
before
the-
he went into the party.
That's
So
why he
wouldn't
got.
look suspicious.
Where did he put it? In Rex's car?
Wasn't it in a
I guess
bush?
in Rex's car, yeah.
It'd be in Rex's
Oh,
car.
Because I did it at Rex's car.
So you would have found it already when you searched the car.
All right, that'll work.
Plus, it's probably better that Pons didn't find that I stole a lab coat from Rory and made it into body armor.
Still has his name like embroidered
Exactly.
on it.
Yeah.
Embroidered.
Oh, thank you for the posture check. So, okay. After that scene, you head on your way. Is there anything you guys really need to do or just rest for the day? Okay. What would you like to do, Wraith?
Using my internal agent, I need to send a message that I have a great idea for the Afterlife show. I'm going to come out in a wheelchair because it'll be more powerful when I stand up at the end of the set.
You
And
text that to
also,
Desiree?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also having trouble finding a bassist, so if she could assist me on just like a studio basis for now, that'd be great.
Oh, okay. I had some strategy I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have some time?
I could do it over the phone.
You want to talk strategy on the phone?
I think it would be a good idea. I have an internal thing. Nobody will hear. It's fine.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Then I'll call you up. You ready now?
All right. Sure.
Your phone starts to ring.
I answer my internal agent.
Okay. Do you have a Chiron?
I do not.
Okay. You just hear Desiree's voice in your head then? Though you are speaking out loud and people around
I
can
have
hear.
a subdermal mic.
You do have a oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I had one installed when I did the throat thing.
Okay. So I wanted to talk to you about a few things concerning your band. And I don't know how to put this nicely, but most of Kabuki All-Stars is past.
Sure.
How would you feel about rebranding?
I would be interested in hearing what you have to say.
So, I have a number of ideas that we could rebrand. Basically making a new band with you as kind of the front man. I was thinking maybe, I don't know, like go for a Wraiths band or the Ghostly Quartet or...
I'd like to try to play on the kabuki thing a little more, but
Okay.
I can see, I see where you're going. I don't think Wraith Band, I think that's a little outdated. You're the expert, you know better than me, but...
I've never really been good at band names, frankly. But, we could do something with Kabuki. How about Kabuki Revived?
Yeah, we could work on that, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you mull some things over? I'll mull some things over and we'll meet back up. But if that's something you want to do, I can move forward with brainstorming that.
Sounds great.
Now, the second thing is, with your new band, I'd like to get the style right. What are you thinking? What feels comfortable for you?
I do a lot of like backpack hip hop and indie folk in my solo stuff, but we were more of like a techno folk before, so something along those lines, probably. Not metal.
Okay, not metal. What about if you go for kind of like you tend to at least try to portray yourself as a pretty well-dressed person. I was thinking maybe something like a simple button-up, some slacks, maybe something a little bit more ostentatious for what you wear as pants. Maybe something like slacks, but with rhinestones, or something that flashes, something that catches the eye.
All of this is, of course, internal, so none of this is being expressed outside, but you can tell that he's under a lot of stress laying in the bed right now and very restless.
That's Moxie.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's totally doable.
Wraith, are you alright?
What kind of sound were you thinking of? I mute the mic. No.
What's
I'll
wrong?
explain in a minute.
You need me to call Pawns?
No. He unmutes.
Okay. I don't know. I have some clothing options. We can try on a few things. And then we need to get you a real residence. Somewhere you can call home.
Uh-huh.
So,
What kind of thing were you thinking?
Wraith, I don't want to make all the decisions for you here.
No, that's fine. I can find an apartment tomorrow. You seem to have a vision, and I was wanting to know your vision so we could collaborate on a greater vision.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know. You want to go for a more indie style? Is that what I understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I worry that you're going to want me to go more corporate rock, and that is not the direction I usually go in.
So I didn't know that. Yes, that is the direction I was leading us. But if you want to go for something a little bit more indie, why don't we say a very nice shipping container? I've heard there's several out there towards the outskirts of Watson, like a little bit to the east of the Petrochem compound. You could go for something. It's kind of in that same area, Kabuki. Close
The
enough.
part that they're like gentrifying. The part that's on the rise.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that real soon.
All right.
And get some irons in the fire. More on that tomorrow.
Okay. And lastly, I think you have a very interesting story, Wraith. And I think that your audience is begging to know it. So what I want you to do is focus on personal stories in your songs. And really put yourself out there. I think it'll help appeal to a younger audience, which will help bring in new record sales and really let you tell who you are.
Sure. Okay. I guess I will write some lyrics, and then we'll see if that's the feel you were thinking.
I'm sure it'll be fine. If you can, and I don't know how uncomfortable this is for you, but if you can focus on perhaps for this first one, what you went through with the loss of your two bandmates, I think would really be a good story to tell. I know everybody's curious.
Sure.
Especially after that improv song you did at your last show.
Yeah, no, I'll really lean into the suffering and see what I can come up with.
Excellent. And then lastly, I guess I just want you to, this is something you actually do, and I like that. I just want you to keep it up. Post on your garden, make sure people really get a feel for what you're doing now, what you're going through, that kind of thing. I heard you attended a party last night.
I tried to, but there was some chaos, and eventually I ended up leaving.
Huh.
It was a little too high violence.
I heard the party was in Pacific View.
It was.
And it was high violence?
That's the news, though. Yeah. Apparently there was a shooter with like a rocket launcher in the neighborhood.
Wow. Sounds chaotic. I like that.
Yeah. It was very edgy.
Yeah. Well, then you definitely have to post about that.
I will definitely do that.
Excellent. Well, look forward to seeing you on Friday. Can we meet anytime sooner than that?
Yeah, no, for sure. I will call you tomorrow and we'll try to set something up. Maybe we'll say Thursday for the meeting.
It'd be really nice that if we got the new image and band out there for the show.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Wheels within wheels. It'll be fine.
You think you can... I mean, obviously you're going to have to play some of the Kabuki All-Star Classics. But,
Sure. As throwbacks, but, I don't think there's a bigger picture here. I think we can really focus on the minutia.
No, I think that you need to be focused on the bigger picture.
Not for this first show.
The details
I think
play
we
into
need
the
to
bigger
hit-
picture, but I think a bigger picture is definitely something we should look into.
Build towards, sure.
I can probably get you some advertising deals. Put your face on billboards. Sell some sort of
Good.
product. Is there any companies you don't want to work with?
You really don't look okay. Are you sure you don't want me to call Pons?
He's grinding his teeth. No, I'm fine. I prefer not to work with Continental Brands or Newsat.
Newsat? Who the fuck is
Yeah.
that even?
Local news organization.
Okay. So no Newsat, no Continental Brands. Are you sure we could get you on as a poster boy for Smash, maybe?
I'm really trying not to drink Smash right now. If they've got some non-alcoholic Smash, maybe.
I don't think so, no.
Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind.
All right.
Oh, hey, I've got another call coming in. I'm gonna have to call you tomorrow.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Ray.
Yeah,
Take care.
I disconnect.
Okay.
I have sold my soul to the devil. I say out loud.
You need to fill me in. That's what?
I have made a big mistake.
Going to have to be a bit more specific.
He doesn't laugh. I apologize that I did. So I just got off the phone with Desiree. She's thinking more like corporate pop
Yeah.
and like brand deals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck
think
did you
maybe-
think you were going to get signing with a corporate
everyone
agency?
dreams of being a rock star, and I just kept dreaming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did you talk to David yet?
No. No. He kind of like gets stiff when you mention David. I will meet with David tomorrow.
You said you just called, Desiree?
Yeah,
You should call David.
I am not call. This is a face-to-face. Plus, I don't think he would hit me in this condition. So
She thinks for a moment, like you can see her considering whether or not David would actually hit you, and then there's this moment of, yeah, you know what? I wouldn't put it past him. Look, right, signing this contract without even talking to him. And she pauses and she rubs at her chest, just above her heart. Takes a deep breath, tries to calm down. I was trying to be supportive. This is your decision. It's your decision. It's a stupid fucking decision as far as I'm concerned.
maybe.
All they play on the radio is corporate approved music. If you want to get your message out there, doing it through Desiree is not the way to go. David
Yeah.
would have let you play what you want where you want. But no, I don't think you were going to get as big a star with him. I definitely think you should have talked to him first. He's always seemed to have your best interest at heart.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I felt like I needed to do it, so
Why?
I could do the most. My voice would go the furthest, and I could do the most with it.
As long as they don't
And-
silence your voice or change your voice.
Yeah.
I'll go through the contract again and make sure there's nothing about lyrics at the very least.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of an idiot, and I make rash decisions sometimes, and I apologize.
I forgive you. At least your rash decisions don't get people killed, so I wouldn't beat yourself up too hard.
Yeah.
And as for the rest, worry about it. When do you have to worry about all this? Advertising?
I have to have a meeting with her tomorrow, so they can roll out the new image for the show on Friday.
And how do you feel about that? What new image?
We're going for something more palatable for the young audience. So I'm supposed to lean into all of the terrible things that have happened to me and all of my failures to save my friends to write honest lyrics and move to the yuppie part of the industrial neighborhood as quickly as possible. Probably need a haircut.
Well, I mean, the haircut wouldn't be a bad idea. I know someone. If you, she's local. Can we do that for you?
It was kind of a joke. The tech hair, I don't usually cut. It's at the length I like it. But if you know somebody who's good, maybe.
Well, I know somebody. As for the rest of it, or don't let her change you. The fans that you have now respond to you because you're genuine, because you live on the streets. You don't have to relive your pain through your music if you don't fucking want to. If you want to warn people about how rough the streets are, sure. But do it because you want to, not because someone tells you to. It goes completely against who you are.
I think I have a plan, but I don't. Rash decisions and such. You know.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to talk about the plan, or do you just want to sit and think on the plan?
I suppose I should probably think on it first. I'm in an incredible amount of pain. And so maybe process a little more and then act once things are clear.
Maybe get a second opinion or two.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
From what I remember reading, there's absolutely nothing that says you have to do what they say. Although they could probably let you go because of that and you'd owe the 10 grand.
Okay.
Only given
Yeah.
as much as you want to. And you're comfortable doing.
I'll think a little bit and then get back to you about it.
You don't... Wraith, you don't owe me shit. Just know that I'm in your corner. So if you choose to say no and this comes back, I will help you get that money.
No, this is a me. This is a me thing, and I will handle that, and it won't be a problem. But I will for sure make you part of the whole. Like, I won't push you away or anything. Just hyper paying and such is kind of on me.
I'm saying it doesn't have to be. If you ask,
Yeah.
I will help you. Always.
Appreciate it.
You're my brother. For better or worse, and lately it's been worse on both ends.
It's been a hard couple of months for the family.
It really has.
So out of respect, I didn't listen. I just played some audio in my ears while Pons was talking to you. But are you okay?
It seems dying has caused issues with my heart. And extreme stress is not good for it. Who would have thought? So as long as I stay out of highly stressful situations, I should be fine.
This may be the wrong line of work for you.
I think just a little bit.
You consider retirement?
I have actually.
I think that we have one really big thing left to do before either of us retire, though. So
I have two things I need to do,
Wow.
and then I can retire.
are you sure they're not the same thing?
No, everyone keeps asking me that. No, I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get that stuff done so both of us can retire.
I like that plan.
Maybe we'll get a boat. Live on a boat.
You can live on a boat. I cannot live on a boat.
Oh, okay.
I can't swim, Wraith.
Well, just don't go in the water.
I also get incredibly seasick, it turns out.
Okay, maybe not a boat then.
I mean,
Maybe-
how about I live on the dock and you guys live on the boat? And then whenever you need to come to shore.
Yeah.
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 And Wraith, stay in the nook. Don't move out.
Yeah, this is kind of the place I care about, and I don't think I can live here. So.
Good. So,
All right.
tackle big things, retire. Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Checkers. On your way up into your apartment, there is a wiry looking man with kind of a wrinkled brow. He has one glowing cybernetic red eye underneath the black hoodie that he's wearing, with really baggy jeans. His boots are all scuffed and worn. Look very punk rocker type. When you move to he's kind of leaning against the wall on the side of your door. And when you come to the door, he says, "Hey,
Yeah.
you know Wraith?"
Theoretically.
This is where he lives, isn't it?
Sometimes.
Okay. Well, I've got a package I need to deliver to him. You know where he is? Doesn't seem to be home.
Yeah, he's not home. And I don't really feel comfortable just telling random people where he is.
Oh,
So
come on,
you
I
wanna
gotta-
give me a name, or show me your stuff, or explain a little bit.
Well, I'm a courier and I've got a package to deliver him. Name is Crapshoot.
Is there a from on that package that I can know about?
That's really for him, not you.
Well,
Apologies.
that's why I'm asking if I can know about it.
Well, what's your name?
Checkers.
You're a groupie of his, aren't you? Or something.
Friend.
Anyway, the package is for him and I can't really disclose who it's
Okay.
from.
Yeah. All right. How about you give me just half a minute here?
Alright.
You message Wraith and be like, "There is a random courier package for you. Do you want me to tell them where you are or not?"
I respond back, "I'm not expecting any packages. Who's it from?"
He's not allowed to tell me.
Are we sure it's not a bomb?
No, we're not sure, but he doesn't seem to think it's a bomb.
Does he have proper credentials to be a courier?
Did he show me credentials? I don't think he did.
No.
Is he likely to have credentials at all?
How would you know?
Okay. Do you have any credentials type stuff?
What? Look, lady, I just want to deliver this package and get on with my life. Can I know where he is or not? Just do me a solid here, please.
I'll message Wraith back. No. No credentials that I know of.
Sounds suspicious. Let him know that I am out of town, and I will meet him in front of that building tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Or he can leave it there. I authorize him to leave it there.
Okay. So, he is not around. But he can either meet you in front of the building tomorrow morning, or you can leave it here.
Come on, I need to get about my business. Just let me... I'm not leaving the package here. That's not what the job is.
Okay.
From a professional to another professional, you know how this thing goes. I gotta deliver this package. I gotta do it by hand. I gotta do it to him.
Yeah. So I gave you the option that he gave me. He can meet you tomorrow morning.
I don't want to fucking do this. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a bundle of eddies. Come on.
I really appreciate your determination, and obviously you're a
He
professional.
throws in a few more.
Go now.
And just so you know, there are hundreds in the roll.
Yeah, you're very tempting, but that's not how I roll. So bye.
Fucking goddamn. You open the door and go inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, you head inside and get some rest.
Mm-hmm.
Deeps, what are you doing?
After all of that, I'm probably going to the bar.
Okay. All
I
right.
just want to pound back a few, and then go to bed.
All right. Day is it today? It is Thursday. So, Kuniko is working. Yeah, it is. And he, oh, I see. Or she gives you a drink and just have a few beers and relax.
Yeah. Hey, Kuniko.
Well, hello.
Can I just get a beer?
Okay. She goes and pours you a beer from the tap, sets it down in front of you. 3 eddies.
Put 5 down.
Takes it. Thank you. You okay? You look a little beat up.
Rough night. Just want to relax for a few. Then I'm gonna take a nap.
I understand. You look like you could. You need use one.
Yeah. Ugh. Just glad everything kind of worked out in the end.
That is always good. Sometimes it is the most we can ever hope for.
Yeah. I agree. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go sit at our booth if it's available.
Yeah.
And I'm
The
just gonna
bar's
keep a
completely
watch.
empty at this time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there and just sip on my beer.
Okay.
Reflecting and thinking about things.
Okay.
Nothing really in particular, but how we almost all died.
Okay. Sounds good. Sitting in there in the bar, and Kuniko's got one of her television screens on, and something appears on the news that catches your eye. There's a reporter, the man dressed in a suit on the street, and he's in front of a golden plated sign that says Pacific View. There's the scene of the gate that's been crunched and is kind of, bent out of shape on one side, and he seems to be talking, but the volume is turned off.
Oh, hey, can you turn that up?
Kuniko, oh, of course. Turns it on.
Man, I wonder what does that to a gate.
Tell you about a tragic break-in and murder that happened at the gated community of Pacific View last night. At approximately 10:30 p.m., a man named Julian Adder was found shot to death in his home. Adder was a successful businessman and a well-respected member of the Pacific View community. According to police reports, Adder was shot in the throat at his house, and his house was set on fire. One of the assailants was found dead alongside him, perhaps turned on by his own crew. The rest of the suspects escaped in a black four-door sedan after a short pursuit by the neighborhood security police force. Or the neighborhood security force. Police are still investigating the motive for the murder, but they believe that it may have been targeted. Adder had no known enemies, but he was involved in a number of high-stakes business deals. Police are urging anyone with information about his crime to come forward. They're also offering a reward of 10,000 eddies for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the suspects. This is a developing story, and we will continue to provide updates as they become available. The scene cuts back to a woman behind a large news desk. Thank you, Xander. This is a horrific crime, and our thoughts and prayers are with the family and friends of Julian Adder. News report ends, and it switches to some commercial about Big Blow bubble gum.
Man, that's crazy. Man, I wish I knew something about that. 10K.
Dude's just like sweating.
Contract.
Yes, that would be a life-changing sum for many.
Can I get another?
Of course. She fills up a beer, brings it over to your table, sets it down. If you're paying, she holds up her hand.
Yeah, five eddies.
It's on the house this time. You look like you've had a rough go of it.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. If you need to talk, there's no one here. I can listen.
It's just like you see on the news like that. I mean, someone murdered my family here in town. I want to find out what to do with that. Some revenge.
That is hard to hear. But perhaps you should seek inner peace more than revenge. Much
I know.
safer for you.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, it's just somebody blew up the building. And then in a week there was another building there.
Are you talking about the news set building?
Yeah.
I read Moxie's story. It seems as though there are nefarious forces at work.
Yeah.
Nefarious forces with a modicum of capital to back whatever plans they have.
Well, money talks in this everywhere.
You are not wrong. You should consider strongly whether it is worth it. Thank you for the hydrate chest.
Behalf of Velvet, who couldn't be here in the stream today.
Aw.
You know, I will think about that.
You cannot bring back those you've lost with revenge. We lost someone too.
You did?
He was a friend. His name was Hal. He worked here. A very
What happened?
cantankerous soul, but a good man nonetheless. He was shot to death in this bar by Tiger Claw. And now they are moving closer. Sometimes I think I should take revenge, but there are some forces that are too great.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you on that one. There's a lot of Tiger Claw around here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're setting up shop right over there.
I have heard. I sometimes try to convince Frank we should perhaps move on. Tiger Claw has enemies, and even if we are not associated, I fear we will see ramifications for them being here.
Man, this city's a mess.
Yes, but where else would you go?
Well, I don't recommend going to... I don't know. There is no good place that I can think of.
There is an allure to the city, like a drug you cannot shake the addiction of.
That's why I came here. No. Went to see the family that I lost.
But now you stay.
Well,
You have injected the neon lights into your veins.
that's true. Got all kinds of fancy shit on me now.
You are much more, as they say, chipped than you were when you came first.
Yeah.
A necessity on the street, I'm afraid.
Yeah. It's definitely made things easier.
Has it? From where I am sitting, they do not look easy.
Meh.
Meh. That's what I said.
I only say that because things get easier, but they also get harder. Stronger you get, the stronger the other side gets.
Hmm.
Nobody wins.
No.
You just get to go home.
As long as you get to go home.
Yeah. So far, so good. But it's been close a few times.
I know it is somewhat of a contradiction to say this, but if you're not going to run, then you need to seek peace in your soul. And to find that peace, perhaps revenge is your best avenue.
The hard part is that I've been running my whole life. Towards what? I used to get told what to run for. Now the family's in jail, gone. I'm all by myself.
That's why you left your home?
Yeah. Now I'm on my own.
You're not on your own. I see you in here with your friends.
I was more meaning, right. I was more meaning towards my purpose.
What is your purpose?
Well, that's the thing. I used to think it was revenge. I used to think it was getting this. I used to think it was fixing things. I used to think it was this. But lately it's just been helping and protecting my family. Even if it is not by blood anymore.
It's noble nonetheless.
Is it noble to lead them on to a mission or a job? They get hurt, but you're trying to protect them so we can get paid. Fear the cause.
I have seen many edge runners come and I suppose I should say don't come back. And I will say it is a dangerous life, but I don't think you can escape struggle. I say this because I have a normal, or what many would call a normal job.
Right.
And it is pain. I am lucky that Frank cares for his employees. Many don't.
Well, that's good to hear. I do know that I hate the way corporations treat their people. Treat all people. disposable. I don't like that.
It is easy to paint corporations as an enemy, but they would have no power if people did not buy their product.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, the best example you can give is look at Continental Brand. They sell the cheapest stuff. People need that to survive. They're also a shitty company.
Everybody is shitty a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get into music.
You think that will be your escape?
It helps.
That's fair.
After watching Wraith and seeing what he does, it gives me hope. It's just like with Moxie, watching her, seeing how she fights.
She fights to expose wickedness.
Yes. And they both do it in their own way.
Wraith fights for a very lost cause. But you fight for your friends.
Yeah.
And your family.
Yeah.
I don't know what Checkers fights for yet. I am struggling to figure her out. She seems as though she's lost something. And is trying to get it back with you. Oh.
Could be. She doesn't talk about anything much with her past.
Hmm.
But thank you, Kuniko.
Of course.
It's good talking with you.
And you. Stay, as you say on the street, frosty?
Yes. You as well. And with that, I'm gonna take my last swig of beer.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch some Z's.
Head back to your apartment, get to sleep.
Yep.
Alright. Do a perception test. Do you have any solo points allocated?
Not currently.
Okay.
And the last thing it was allocated to was the fumble cancellation. So.
Okay. That only counts for firing, right?
Yes. It's just to prevent me from fumbling. Yeah.
Understood. Go ahead.
Perception 16.
16. All right. something catches your eye on your way into the apartment complex. It's just this guy in a black hoodie with a single glowing red cyber eye, just kind of standing outside the entrance to the building from the alley. Just kind of hanging out, leaning. Looks like he's looking for something. Or rather someone. He's just looking from person to person.
Oh, okay.
So long.
Hey, Chum.
Being here.
You say hey, Chum?
Yeah.
He looks at you briefly and does a up nod. Doesn't really say anything else.
Help you with anything, man?
Actually, maybe, you know Wraith?
Yeah. He's a big artist, I think. Music.
Yeah. Do you know where he is?
Everybody knows. I think he was out of town.
Out of town? Since when?
That's what I thought. He's not at home. I'm his roommate.
Wait, you live in that apartment too?
Yeah. I'm in the band.
Do you know where he went? What town he went to?
I think he went out to New Westbrook.
Hardly out of town.
I know. Well, that's why I said.
Go ahead
Said
and
he had to go take care of something for our next gig.
roll a conversation.
Sure. I'm really good at this. That wasn't a bad roll, though. 13.
13?
Yep.
Okay. Do you know where in New Westbrook?
Nah, I think he was talking with his manager or something.
All right. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
He pushes off the wall, starts making his way down the alleyway.
All right. I'll head up.
Okay.
And then I'll text Ray.
Okay.
I feel
Poor
bad
guy.
because it's curious. If it is a
I
guy
know, me
just trying
too.
to do his job.
What do you mean? It is a guy just trying to do his job, obviously. 'Cause we're being dicks. Hey man, I just sent a guy to New Westbrook who's looking for you, so just FYI.
Courier?
Yeah, I don't know. He was just looking for you. I just didn't know what to think.
Yeah, me neither. Don't let him in the apartment.
Alright. How does he know where you live? You don't even live there anymore, technically.
Yeah, I feel like he knows too much, but I don't know
Oh,
enough
you
about him to know what he doesn't know. You know?
I know.
That's good, because I don't fucking know what he just said. All right, you guys are going to head to sleep for the evening, unless you have more to talk about. Okay,
I just want to have like a little thing to rate as Moxie's been sitting there thinking.
go for it.
Hey, idea. If you have to advertise, why don't you advertise for the places here in the Nook, like places that are important to you, like the hovel, or the souvenir
I
shop,
have-
the antique store, whatever it is where I get Vim's food.
Yeah, I have done that song for Rex. I mean
Pons.
Pons. Yeah.
Yeah, he actually mentioned that it brought in some business.
Yeah, I did that, and that seemed to help. Maybe I could talk to her and see if
I mean, if
that's
you
the
have
kind of thing.
to, that's at least you're doing it on your own terms for people you care about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you.
Just a thought. That's it. She'll roll over. Try to get some sleep.
Okay. Head to sleep, and we will go ahead and take care of any healing right now.
Okay.
And then you guys sleep for the evening, so we'll pick up again on the morning of the 11th, which is Friday. Remember your antibiotics if you took any.
It's definitely Thursday, by the way. The 11th is Thursday.
Oh, really?
Just, yeah.
Yeah,
Am I in the wrong month? It must be.
You might be. You
that's
may.
why when you said that it was Thursday,
Oh.
I'm like, no, it's not.
You're right. It was Wednesday. I apologize. I was looking at the wrong month and looking at this. I don't even know what month I was looking at. Anyway, looking at the calendar, I'm like, I don't even know where I got Thursday from. I must just tracked it wrong. Anyway, okay, so it will be Thursday morning. Apologies, on the 11th. So,
Do I get to heal?
that's a good question. I guess you didn't do anything strenuous enough. Sure. I'll be nice today.
Yes.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody heals. And with that, we will take our 10-minute break. We'll be right back after the break and get right into it. So we'll see you all in a little bit.
And we'll be right
Back.
And we're back. Thank you all for waiting around for the break. I did, since we just came back from break, want to give a shout out to High Shelf Collective for the raid. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, as always. I wish we could ever repay the favor. Like, we don't end while you guys
We
are
should
streaming.
Early enough?
a one early stream a week so that we can start rating all the people that rate us.
Yeah. I will do this. If you're a fan of us here on Saves vs. Death, definitely go to High Shelf Collective. Give them a follow. They're another tabletop RPG. It looks like they are playing Die RPG, and it looks like they have some interesting mystery being unraveled. So
They usually have some cool stuff going on, so definitely check them out.
yeah, definitely give them a follow or subscribe or whatever the hell it is in this platform. I mean, I'm sure they're on YouTube. Follow them on YouTube.
I think their
Right.
YouTube, and hopefully Taylor will correct me if I'm wrong, is High Shelf Adventures. If you go to YouTube, and that has all their recent videos, including their Ascension series that I need to read.
Well, there
Or
you
watch,
go.
Watch. But yes,
You get
Definitely
the
go follow
transfers
them.
in this.
Awesome people. So nice.
very fantastic, very lovely.
Lovely people. Okay, let's get right into the session. You guys have slept over the night. In the morning, what would you like to do? Braith and Moxie, I'm sorry to do this, but you're charged another $500 for the hospital room for the day each.
Moxie will pay that.
Okay.
The full 1,000.
The full 1,000?
Mhm.
So you're covering Wraith's portion?
Yes.
Understood.
I'm gonna text Checkers.
Okay.
Hey, will you drop off my wheelchair for me? If you're not too busy.
How early is it?
I'm sure very, very early. Like 6 a.m.
Then
Not that early.
you don't get a response for several hours.
I figured.
But when she does finally respond, it's sure.
Okay. So on your way to take the wheelchair down to Wraith, your phone begins to ring. Your agent rings. It says, actually, it's not your agent. Apologies. It's the disposable.
Okay. I'll go ahead and answer it.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, fuck. I forgot your character's name.
Nisha.
Nisha. Apologies. We never use it. Nisha, hi. How are you?
Hey. I'm alright. How are you doing?
Excellent, excellent. I'm just calling to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, it was really strange. I was doing that job I told you about, and all of a sudden there's all of these like security people and
Oh, yeah.
kind of batshit. Did everyone get out of the party okay?
Yeah, it was bizarre. It was a wild night. We all stayed the night over at Michael's mansion. So yes, we're okay. I did call about something though. And I
Okay.
think I might be able to help you out. I managed to pick up a few items that you might be interested in.
Okay. What kind of items are we talking about?
Moxie, go ahead and describe your bag to Checkers.
Well, that's a great question. I've never actually thought in detail what Moxie's messenger bag looks like. It is a messenger bag. It's got one strap, and it's probably, to be perfectly honest, this is the second one she bought. Has some sort of ELO print on it, so either something that's bright and colorful. It's got a couple charms dangling off it, like a little dragland. She loves the draglins, so it's probably a draglin themed Elflines Online messenger bag.
It's a messenger bag, kind of gaudy with some toys hanging from it.
Okay. So are you offering to give it to me?
We can do that. Sorry, hold on one sec. I was hoping you might be able to help me out in return, though.
Might be able to. I mean, I can't guarantee anything, but maybe.
Okay. Well, I can give you the bag,
Okay.
which has some keys in it to a rather nice looking vehicle. Just so we're clear about what I'm offering here.
Okay.
In return, I was hoping you might be able to help me. And I was wondering if you happen to know anything about where they sent your parents.
Okay. So it's a trade, and you want to know about where my parents ended up.
Uh-huh. I mean, if you have to be so, I don't know, dirty about it, sure. This is a friend doing a friend a favor.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And getting one in return.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm glad. It drives really nice.
I'm sure it does, if it's that as nice as you say.
It's a Toyota Avante.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
It is. So,
yeah, I gotta do a thing for a friend.
uh-huh.
That's gonna take me just a little bit. Shall we meet up in a little while?
You want to meet up? Where?
I mean, we'd have to exchange stuff, right?
Sure. Where?
You come to Pacifica.
Okay.
I mean, obviously she knows the area. Can she suggest like a coffee shop or something that is not directly in the same area she grew up in, but kind of nearby?
Sure.
Icy Pete's 2.
No.
That's what I was thinking too. Spicy Pete's number 413.
I'm gonna be stuck on this like messenger bag, but now I'm picturing like, because draglins are like gremlins mixed with dragons mixed with goblins or gremlins. So I picture them very small with wings. They're not very, good, but they're very chaotic. They don't do a lot of damage. So I pictured them like flapping around in a couple like on grass, playing with a restless skull, batting it around like this just super cute, bright scene.
I love it.
You know you're gonna have to do a Fashion Friday for this now. So whatever you describe, you're gonna have to Photoshop.
Oh God.
Yeah, you know of a coffee shop called Hello, Sweetheart. It's kind of an upper class coffee shop in the neighborhood down there.
Okay. Can we meet at Hello Sweetheart, like, I don't know, early afternoon?
Today?
If that works for you.
Of course. Yeah, I'll make the time.
Okay, cool. I will see you then.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you. Good talking to you, Nadia. I mean, whatever your name is, Nisha. She doesn't do that. She doesn't wave like I do. That was my bad.
All right, you too.
Okay. Phone hangs up.
Okay.
And you bring down the wheelchair to Wraith and Moxie.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey.
how's your day? How's your day going?
Yeah, feeling any better.
Yeah, feeling quite a bit better. Got some help from Pons. Here, Here's your chair.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. There is, however, a different thing. I got a call from someone who recognized me at the party, who has found your bag box.
Okay.
And they're willing to trade it to me. In that super not subtle, I'm pretty sure you know these people way. But I can get it back. I just have to do a thing and go meet with them. And it's not fun.
Would you like me to go as backup?
I mean, I'll go with you, but you're under no obligation to go through with this. I'll meet her or them. Sorry, I'll meet them if that's better for you. It's my stuff.
No. I mean, yeah, it's your stuff, but I don't.
It's not on you to get my stuff back.
No, it's not. It's not that. I'm not sure she'd meet with you. And what she wants in return is very specifically something from me.
And you're okay giving whatever this is?
She wants to know where my parents are. And that's complicated. And it could be really bad for my parents, and it could be really good for my parents, and I really shouldn't fucking care because my parents are bastards, but it kind of bothers me.
So don't do it.
It's your car. It's your agent. And if someone
She has my
hacked your
car too.
agent, yeah, she has your car.
Okay.
Do
How
you
well
want
do you
backup?
like this person?
Not
You said that they're your
very.
friend?
I mean, casual acquaintance, they think I'm still part of that whole thing. Like, when I saw them and talked to them, they really wanted to get me back into all of that.
Okay. Look, I don't want to put you in a position that you're not comfortable in. If she's got my stuff and you're not really her friend, I mean, I can go with you and I can just take the shit back. I can try. I can be very persuasive when I need to be.
I'm sure you can, and if you want to try that, I won't try and stop you. Are you okay to actually go? Because, I mean, I really don't want to do this all over again, personally.
I mean, I'm still injured. I'm not great.
Yeah.
I'd rather it not be a shootout.
Yeah. And
What
And-
do you know about this person? Like, is there some dirt we can dig up on them? Can you lie about where your parents are? I mean, how are they going to know?
well, one, they have corporate contacts with the
Without-
company my parents work for.
But they can't get that information. Otherwise, they wouldn't come to you.
Yeah, but they can. Well, okay. So yes, but they could also fairly easily check any lie I give. Like,
Could be the last you heard they were here. Could it?
oh, I mean, absolutely. I haven't talked to them in years.
So if last you heard they were in that location, they don't end up being in that location, well, that's not on you. Right?
Yeah. It's a lot of corporate games. That's all I'm saying. And like I said, my parents don't deserve to be protected from this because it's their own goddamn fault. But it doesn't sit well with me regardless, and I am a little nervous about it. That's all. I mean, obviously I'm not going to go alone.
Good.
I can get Deeps to come with me, or maybe Cammy if I need to. It's just none of us are really good at talking.
I will go with you. It's my stuff. I should be there. If you want someone else as well, that's fine.
I mean, with you injured, yeah. Just in case.
I mean, we're all injured.
Yes, but Deeps and I aren't in a hospital bed.
I move. I assume she had been like up and dressed and whatnot. So if not, she'll stand out of the hospital bed.
Yeah, she's in a
okay.
gown.
I'm much better than I was. I can move.
All right. Still, I mean,
Extra does not hurt.
exactly.
I'm just saying, if you don't feel comfortable giving this information, you could lie. There are ways
Yes. There are ways to lie. I am notoriously bad at it.
You know who's really
In case
great
you
at it?
haven't noticed.
And she points to Wraith. As he raises his hand.
I can help.
Okay, my concern here is she is portraying it as I have the abilities to get this back to its rightful owner. But I'm pretty sure she knows that I know the rightful owner at the very least. And that information could be bad. If you feel okay exposing yourself like that, then I say we go for it.
Give me some time to check the news to see what they've released or what's been known.
Okay.
When are you supposed to meet this person?
Early afternoon.
Okay, let me check the news and see what I can find, and then we'll come up
Yeah.
with a plan.
Yeah. But I did agree to meet them in Pacifica, so we'll have to leave at like noon.
But the same district we just...
No.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, Pacifica in general, because that's where she's from, that's where I'm from, and I didn't want her to know I was in Watson.
Glenn, it's okay. How close to where we just were in Pacifica is this place we're meeting up?
Not very.
Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna check the news. Why don't you talk to Wraith about a potential lie that seems plausible with your knowledge of corporate background and his knowledge on lies.
Okay.
And when I have something, I'll let you know.
All right.
Or we can all come up to my apartment. There's coffee and we'll make breakfast.
Okay. Sounds like a plan then.
I'll let you invite Deeps.
I can do that.
Actually, wait till I text you or Cammy texts you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And if there's nothing else, Moxie's gonna take that moment. She'll pay the bill and then she'll head upstairs.
Pons wishes you farewell in his normal rumbling voice. So long. And see you soon, I'm sure. And
Probably.
you head back up to your apartment where you hear some sounds from within the apartment, Moxie. Sounds like
Is the
maybe
door-
a thumping.
Is the door unlocked?
You check the door?
Yeah.
It is unlocked.
She opens it very slowly.
You open it slowly. Thumping is
Should
louder
check for,
now,
like,
so it's definitely coming
wire
within. Kind of
on
around the
inside
corner.
door?
No water.
Okay, cool. She'll step into the apartment then, as long as the door isn't gonna explode on her.
Boom! Just kidding. I just
Roll
peeked there, and I'm
reflex.
sorry to our audience. Anyway, when you walk in and track kind of the direction the thumping is coming from, it's Cammy at the sink with a scrub brush scrubbing out the sink. She's got like a a headband on, pulling her or keeping her hair out of her eyes. She's got like a short tank top and like basketball shorts and like a pair of like dirty old pink flip-flops, and looks like she's just doing some extreme cleaning. The house looks like it's in pretty good condition, like she might have spent some time actually cleaning it.
Moxie's going to close the door loudly. She's not gonna slam it, but
Yeah,
loud
just
enough
loud
that
enough.
It makes a sound. Yeah.
Okay. When you close the door, she looks up. Oh, hi. Wow. I'm glad to see you're walking. That's quick.
Yeah. Yeah, Pons does good work, and speed heal helps.
She puts down the brush and pulls off the rubber, big, goofy looking rubber gloves she's got on, puts them in the sink, and goes over to you and just wraps her arms around you. Holds you.
Moxie hugs her tightly.
It hurts a little bit. As you're still recovering from wounds, but she's
And
gentle
the ribs
enough.
that she cracked when
Yeah.
she.
She's gentle enough knowing your condition.
Thank you for the tacos and the tequila.
No problem.
She would have brought the tequila bottle with her.
Oh, sure. I figured you could probably use a drink.
I think we all could use a drink.
Oh, that's for fucking sure.
I'm sorry I worried you.
It's okay. It's like, could you just get in the fucking car?
It was a bad call.
I'm not gonna give you shit about Moxie. I'm just glad you're okay.
Thank you.
So, how do you like the look of the place?
I'm impressed. I'm almost tempted to make you worry a little more often.
Fuck you.
She laughs.
For
and she's
that,
like,
she
"Oh,
like
wait, that hurts."
she like goes to a beaten, battered old cigarette box on the counter and pulls out a cigarette and lights it up.
She was gonna tip the box.
Oh.
I'm joking. It looks amazing.
Thank you. She like rubs her eyes a little bit and she looks a little tired. I have some things I need to talk about with everybody.
That's good because everybody should be coming over once I text them. Cool.
Okay. She looks down at herself and is like, they've seen me in worse and less.
I mean, you've got time. Oh, Checkers has a lead on my stuff and my car.
Oh, that's great. I was trying to think of how to get that.
Trade's going down this afternoon, so we'd have to leave at noon.
Well, then
And
we
she has
better
to give out information on her family.
then we'd better talk now.
Yeah.
So bring everybody over.
I would love to, but all I have is this handy dandy brick of a phone.
Right. All
Yeah.
right. She pulls out her agent. It's like sitting on underneath the cigarette box, and texts everybody, "Hey, fuckers, come over."
By the way, did you tell Kaze?
She doesn't talk much.
No.
I brought her food and water. God, she's like our dog.
Yeah, no, too soon.
I know, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But seriously, though, she needs to, like, get out.
I know. I'm working on it. I just,
Yeah.
What do you need to talk? Well, whatever you need to talk about to the group will be here, so.
I decrypted the file.
You mentioned combat zone. Yeah?
What? No, not that
Isn't
one.
where you... Oh.
The one I got off
Oh!
of Streamline.
Okay. Shit.
It's got some information I think everybody would be interested in.
Okay. I need to check the news reports. Fuck. We'll talk about that. I have to do a few things.
All right.
She's gonna run and grab, or not run. Move quickly about the apartment. To bring something, food and drink for Kaze.
Okay.
And yeah, when she sets it down, she's just gonna touch Kaze's knee. I want you to know that we zeroed Streamline, and all of the Jackal's Lantern have been taken into custody, apart from Nosferatu.
Hold on one sec.
Sure.
Do a conversation test.
I would like to spend 2 luck, please.
Okay. By the way, we are going to enact Rob Mulligan's Mulligan luck, or whatever the fuck it's called. Where
Luck Mulligan.
the luck mulligan, that's what it is. Where, because I quite like this rule, and what it is it allows you to spend luck after the roll and you found that you failed for double the cost.
I learned at Night City Sofa that it's brutal, though.
It is
And you
brutal.
should probably try to think ahead.
Yeah. 16.
16. 16. When you tell her that, there is, she has sorry, I've covered my mouth, wolf-like features, grafted onto her face, but you definitely notice, after you tell her about Streamline's fate, a sense of relaxation and like she's finally exhaled after holding her breath for months when you tell her that. And but she does curl up deeper into herself, like she pulls her knees closer to her body and puts her head between her knees and starts to cry.
Moxie just puts her hand on top of hers, gives it a gentle squeeze, and she'll leave alone.
Okay.
Change it to something less that's not a hospital gown or ripped up bullet-ridden clothing.
Okay.
Grab her laptop and then go wait for everybody to show up.
Cool.
We'll look at the news for articles on what happened at Pacific View.
On your laptop or something?
Yeah.
You'll
on
get
my
this basically the same report that I gave earlier.
Cool.
You three, what are you guys doing after you get a text from Cammy saying, come over?
I guess I've been helping Wraith over to the apartment,
Sure.
to our apartment.
Was I able to recover any piece of my suit from Pogs?
pants would have been cut off for sure. The jacket's okay. I'm debating on the shirt. Do a luck test on the shirt.
Sure, I would love to. I passed. I got a 6, and my
Nice.
luck is 7.
Your shirt is intact. So shirt and jacket.
Well, it's not a complete loss. All right, I'm going to go with checkers to the apartment.
Okay. Deeps?
What time is the text sent? Ish.
Probably around 10.
I'll probably be showering when I get that text
Okay.
to get all the blood and grime off of it
Sure.
myself.
Makes sense.
And then I'll change into clothes that are nicer.
Okay. And head over?
Yeah.
So you mean you're going to personal groom and wardrobe style?
Yes, I was gonna say that, but I'm so bad at them.
So Checkers and Wraith get there first. Cammy lets you guys in wearing her house cleaning attire still, smoking a cigarette. Come in, have a seat. Oh no. Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to see you're okay. She leans down and gives you a little hug as best she can.
Okay. He is still not in good condition
Sure.
in a lot of ways, but
Coffee?
Sure.
no, thank you.
All right. She brews up a cup
you.
for you. You hear from Moxie's room.
No, thank you, but thank you for offering.
She brews up a couple of coffees for everyone but Wraith. And you guys kind of wait a moment, and Cammy fills you in that she's decrypted this file and she wants to talk to about with everybody. So you guys kind of just wait here, and then Deeps eventually strolls in a little later. Cammy hands you a cup of coffee on your way in.
Oh, thank you.
And then she says, all right, so I stayed up a little bit to try to decrypt this thing. Because, well, I was hella curious. What the fuck this guy could have on his computer. And while I don't know if it's any smoking gun or anything for you, Moxie, it does provide some interesting information. And I will hand this out. She kind of like pulls up her laptop and then flips it open and lets you guys all read it. I will be sending you a handout shortly as soon as I fucking find it, because I forgot where I put it. It's right here. Putting it in the Shades of Scarlet chat. I suppose maybe I can put it on stream. Maybe that would be helpful for everybody.
If it's possible, can Moxie be making pancakes for everyone?
Sure. Kibble panks. Kibble cakes.
No, she's got good pre-packs.
Oh. That's true. All right.
Slightly better than kibble cakes.
Slightly better than kibble cake. So I'm going to move to combat cam just so we can see. Can I, like, disable this? I guess not. All right. So I'll read this out loud so our our audio listeners can get it as well. Streamline's log. December 3rd, 2044. I finally got my revenge on Angus. He was stupid enough to come back to Shady Acres, and this time I wasn't under contract to keep him alive. I knew he'd be back, to try to get his money back. I was ready for him. I have him in my basement now. Cost me a few thousand eddies to pay off Smart Boy to look the other way, but it's worth it, just to see Angus suffer. December 10th, 2044. I've been keeping Angus awake for the past 7 days, as best I can. I don't want him to die on me after all. Forcing him to watch XBDs of torture and pain. He's starting to break. I can see it in his eyes. I gave him a particularly horrifying one today, in light of the season spirit. He's terrified, and I love it. I hope he can feel a fraction of the pain and suffering that he caused me when he took Rachel away. January 1st, 2045. I celebrated the new year by cutting Angus up with a knife. It was so satisfying to see him writhe in pain. I could keep this up forever. But I don't want to kill him too quickly. I want him to suffer for as long as possible. January 5th, 2045. Thomas Campbell finally asked me to find Angus. Of course, I agreed to look for him for the right price. I have no intention of turning him over, though. I'm going to use him to make some money. I just hope Campbell doesn't look too closely into this. Could cause problems with my main source of income. January 8th, 2045. Starting to get bored of torturing Angus. I've run out of ways to do it. A while back, I was talking to one of the doctors at the company's HQ about the limits of the mind, and she told me about a project they're working on. A subtle rewire of the brain to potent effects. I'm thinking that might be the answer to my problem. What's better is that they're offering me compensation in return. A few chips of the product, though in an unrefined state. March 20th, 2045. Angus is proving to be a resilient subject. I've been smuggling into the company's HQ at night to see Dr. Berman. But the path to Lab 4 is a maze, and I'm always getting lost. I need to write down directions somewhere. My memory isn't as good as it used to be. April 2nd, 2045. I nearly suffocated today while delivering Angus to Dr. Berman. I'm writing down the direction to Lab 4 here, so don't forget. Main desk, to the right, 3 hallways, left, second elevator to 7, left, 2 hallways, left, 4 doors, left side, scan ID, enter code. Enter. Make sure ID is visible. Second door on the right, show ID again, enter second code. Berman was meeting with someone when I arrived. Sounded like an Arasaka executive. They were talking about the bioship they're installing in Angus. Some kind of modification to the one that Berman gave me all those months ago. Apparently, they're using Angus as a guinea pig for a bigger plan. One that doesn't need the biochip to always be physically inserted to work. I really don't care what they're doing. All I care about is turning Angus into my agent. April 20th, 2045. Procedure is finally starting to work. Berman is jotting down a lot of notes into her computer, but I feel it's safe enough here. The building has all sorts of security measures in place. Gas rooms, laser grids, drones. The company really spared no expense in protecting this place. I wouldn't be able to sneak Angus in if here without Bill's help. I owe him one now. April 23rd, 2045. A while ago, I was tasked with taking out M11 and her crew. I gave the job to Voight, thinking he was competent enough to handle it, but I was wrong. Now, the higher-ups are on my ass. I need to come up with a new plan. I think I can use the biochip to my advantage. I'll release Angus back to M11 and her crew. I think he's ready. While testing the biochip, I have had him capture several people for Voight. And he's done it without question. He shows signs of disobedience, especially when something emotional gets in the way of his orders. Seems to work best when he has no personal attachment to the subject in question. I doubt anyone from his old crew has enough emotional bond with him for it to be a problem. Even if they do, I have a backup plan. I'll start programming Angus with the directions that Berman gave me. I'll make sure he's completely under my control before I release him. I won't make the same mistake I did with Voight. This is my chance to finally get rid of M11 and her crew once and for all, and once they're gone, I can focus on my real goal. May 2nd, 2045. I'm still programming Angus. It's taking longer than I thought it would, but I am making progress. Need to be careful not to push him too hard. I don't want him to start resisting. Yet I find myself taking the knife to him from time to time, experimenting with installing different bits of cyberware. I just can't help myself. May 8th, 2045. Angus is finally ready. I've programmed him with all the necessary information. He knows what he needs to do. All I have to do is release him. I'm planning on doing it soon. I'll let him out of the basement and let him find his own way back to M11 and her crew. Once they have him, I'll convince them to come back to seek revenge on me. And once he's here, I'll flip the switch and Angus will take care of the rest. May 9th, 2045. I did it. I released Angus. He's out there now somewhere. And soon, M11 and her crew will be dead. Sitting here at my terminal, waiting for them to arrive. Just to complete the guys, I've sent away the security from my home, save a few traps and the drone, of course. Can't help but feel a sense of excitement. I'm finally going to be free of these gonk fools. It's the end of log.
Well, I'm really glad he's dead now.
Fair statement.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to recover anything else. There were avenues in that architecture I wasn't able to explore. Maybe he had other files, I don't know. Anyway, I thought it would be good to share.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for looking into that.
Moxie still, like, she scrolls up through these logs and she's going back and forth and back and forth. Is there a test, or could I glean from this? Again, Moxie is smarter than the player. Is the work that he's doing for this company, like when he was like my main source of income, I don't want Campbell looking into this too closely, is that whatever's happening with Dr. Berman, or is that seem to be something else?
Roll a deduction.
It's not a great roll. $18.
18's not a great roll.
I rolled a 4. My deduction is just really good.
Okay. So, deducing some things in the logs here.
Mm-hmm.
His main source of income, as you know, is NewsSat. At least it's likely NewsSat. And something keeps nagging at the back of your mind about something Angus said. He was taken to a lab at the old Shady Acres lot.
Mm-hmm.
And these notes mention that lab as well. So, therefore, Berman is probably at that lab also.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you were asking? That sounds like what you were asking.
I should piece that part together. Okay, so main source things NewsSat. Can she piece if like NewsSat's aware of this? Because the thing that's also stuck out is that he has to sneak Angus in. And he owes Bill. And I don't know why he'd have to sneak him into a building if they know what's going on that he works for.
Yeah, you're not really sure. On that note, it's at very least, I'll give you this. It doesn't seem like they knew anything about Angus being part of the experiment.
Didn't Campbell want Angus alive?
Yep. Seems like this is just Streamline.
It looks like Streamline was double crossing his employer a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like he was just playing both sides to make the money, but yeah.
I wonder if Thomas even knows his son's dead.
They never mentioned a name on the news.
They did not.
Perhaps intentionally kept that way.
But by Continental Brands to preserve their name with the Campbell family, or does he not know?
I don't know.
If Angus was snuck in there, then he didn't want people knowing Angus was brought in. Which leads me to think that Campbell and NewsSat still are connected in a positive or working relationship. Otherwise, someone might have tipped him off. I think this Dr. Berman didn't care as long as their experiment got to be tested.
Well, they're taking away people's free will.
Well, and this pretty much says that NewSat was already working on something like Fresh Start, and this is just a continuation of it.
This
So,
is where Streamline
Fresh
got Fresh Slate that he gave to Voight and Rapul and the rest.
yeah.
And they found a way to make it so that you don't need the chip anymore.
But do we need to have a chat with the doctor?
I think we need time to think over this, and I think we have a slightly more time-sensitive matter this afternoon.
Or what's going on?
Oh yeah, so that girl from the party
Yeah.
called me and she has Moxie's back. Right now she's playing it as if I'm just the only person capable of getting the bag back to the owner. It's all very under the table type stuff. But she wants me to trade something for it. And I'm not thrilled about it, but I'll do it. She also has Moxie's car. So.
And she's bringing both of these to the exchange this afternoon.
Yeah.
Where is the exchange?
Pacifica.
But where exactly?
I don't remember the name of the coffee shop.
Hello, sweetheart.
It's a coffee shop. It's called Hello Sweetheart. It's sort of like on the border of the area that I used to live in, so not super close to, not very close to the place we were.
Did you guys notice that they're offering a $10,000 reward for information about what happened?
Well, I was about to suggest that actually could be your in. It's not for information, it's for successful arrest and capture of the assailant.
So you do realize this could be a big setup, right?
I did not know about that, but now that you say it, yes. Listen, she wants information on my parents, and in her job for Biotechnica, that could be a very good thing for her. So I'm not saying she couldn't be setting me up.
How much is
But-
$10,000 worth to her? Is that pocket
Like-
change or is that life changing?
How successful is she?
You have no idea. Do a concentration check.
I'm gonna spend 2 luck.
Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Jess.
For Velvet,
Thanks,
they
Velvet.
have
17.
not been spamming it nearly as enough as they would.
How much?
17.
17. Well, few things stand out to you that you can recall. She told you that she could try get your job back within the company. She was at a very high-class, posh party. She was dressed to kill. And she definitely put out an air that, she was above most people, but, that's neither here nor there, really.
Okay.
She did seem to be...
Doing well?
She seemed to be doing well, but I mean possess...
Clout.
Tactful... the word I'm kind of searching for is this kind of tactful way with her words that were very derogatory towards you, but didn't seem so at a glance.
Okay.
Smug.
Definitely smug.
Well, and if you're rich enough, you can give backhanded compliments, and it's okay because you're rich.
Condescending.
So I'll let you decide from there.
She's doing well for herself. Is it pocket change? Maybe not. Is it worth as much as it would be to us? Definitely not. And if I'm right about it, she's a lot more concerned about her status in the company, which she wants me to join again.
Doesn't mean she can't take 10 grand and get this information.
Yeah.
Unless you're a key part in this, in which case she wouldn't sell you out.
I more or
But
less turned
she know
down.
if you need the money?
Hmm?
Does she know if you need money?
Well, I mean, I was wearing my nice dress, and yeah, she talks down to me, but she has always done that. And I didn't say I was. I mean, I said I was doing well-ish. So
if you were, would it make sense for you to be interested in these items to earn yourself 10 grand?
possibly.
Versus instead of she thinks you know who they belong to.
It's possible.
Who else did she see you with? Just you?
No, Wraith definitely, and Deeps. Maybe Rex. I don't remember if he was in or out of the car at that point.
So if she thinks that you know who this belongs to, and it is a setup, then all four of them are chances are burned.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't like this. This feels just like Streamline's thing.
This is gonna feel a lot like something that I would say, but have we considered turning me in for the crime?
It does sound like something you would say.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, we haven't. and we won't.
legitimately, what fucking good would that do us other than get us money?
Uh-huh.
It would possibly end the investigation into you guys.
They know it was a team.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A team who escaped of, I think it was 4, the article said? Maybe there was
Think
no
it
number, but it was a
was- I
group
think
of
it was-
individuals
Yeah.
who escaped.
And
in a
one
black
dead.
car. Didn't mention any deaths.
It did. It mentioned you shot one of your
sorry, yeah.
compatriots in the head.
It mentions stream
Possibly.
and yeah, possible
Sure.
that mentioning, I guess.
Was there no descriptions or pictures of who the team was?
No.
In that articles?
No.
It was just an idea. Throwing things out there.
Yeah, I still don't see how it would do us any good at all. Not to mention, throwing you under the bus, which I won't do.
I would be fine.
No, I don't care if you'd be fine or not. I won't do that.
It's a stupid idea, Wraith. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Wraith, we have a concert
Why
in
would
2
we
days.
put you in jail? You're an accomplice. They know there's more.
I have lawyers now,
Oh my god.
and
If anyone is going to go to jail and try to get their way out of it, it's going to be me. Because this is the second time he's come after me, and now we have written proof that he was after M11. It doesn't take much to put 2 and 2 together, and that's me. He's named me, and I can claim self-defense. And I still think it's a bad idea.
I'm not a legal person, but you can't claim. So you went to his house. That's not self-defense anymore. Pretty sure.
Well, breaking and entering, they can charge me for sure. Theft of information, absolutely. Murder, debatable. He shot first.
I don't think it matters because none of us are going to accept it. So let's move on.
We have a concert
Amen.
in 2 days.
It's just laughing, not Moxie. Would she sell out to, if this is a trap, would she go directly to the NCPD or would she hire people? Do you know?
Listen, I don't know this chick all that well. It's been years since we've talked. It's been years since we did it. What I know is that she is loyal to biotech. That is her goal. That is her thing. Biotech. That's Biotechnica, whatever. That's what she wants. So if she's going to do anything with us, it's going to have to get her power in the company, and she's probably going to use company bullies to get us.
I can't think of any reason Biotechnica would want us. Can you? She looks at
There
Wraith.
is a slight chance that they want me. Very slight. And only if my parents have power and says she's looking for information on my parents. Very doubtful.
I don't think so.
The only other thing I can do is I can get a new agent and maybe reach out to the NCPD to see if there's been any word on this investigation out of Pacifica. It's not a guarantee.
Either way, we're running out of time, so maybe go ahead and try that.
Thank you for the posture check, patient.
While I'm going to get a new agent, checkers fill them in on the surrounding area around this coffee shop last you were there.
Alright.
And I don't know, any places people may hide if they're going to jump us, and what you guys think is a good option to make this exchange.
Okay.
Moxie's gonna leave and head to Mr. Chips.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I guess I'm pulling up a map of the area.
Okay.
Or of, yeah, around the coffee shop.
Okay. The rest of you?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna head downstairs.
Okay.
Check for the courier.
Courier's not there, but you don't know what he looks like anyway.
I know, but I said I'd be there in the morning, and it's like 11, so
I don't think they
True.
told him that.
fair enough.
Wait, what?
Did you tell
I
the
thought-
courier that he'd be back in the morning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 3 times.
Deeps, what are you doing?
I'm going to my apartment.
Okay.
And I am getting prepped for possible confrontation. And then I want to ask, I'm going to shoot a text to Rex to see if he has any 10mm bullets I can buy.
Okay.
12mm.
12 millimeter. Okay. Awesome. So Moxie and Wraith are heading downstairs. Checkers
Which
is...
she questions why you're heading downstairs and not making a plan.
I have to make a phone call, and then I will go back upstairs to help with the plan making.
Phone call to who?
I told
swear, if
Desiree.
you hand yourself in, Wraith, I will kill you myself.
Oh God, no. I was just thinking that would get me out of the contract if I was turned in.
No, it's
Anyway.
a bad idea.
No, I'm calling Desiree because I told her I'd call her today.
Okay. She seems to accept that and carries on.
Okay. Deeps is getting ready. Checkers, you're gonna do a library search for me.
I get a bonus with my agent, I believe.
You do.
+2.
But only if it's your agent.
Yes, it is. Sorry, now I have to find this.
It's too bad I'm a jerk and left.
Yeah, I like that Moxie was like, hey guys, stay in plan. And you all just like, except for Checkers and Cammy, GTFO'd.
Yeah.
Of course, this is where I get a 10.
Nice. You're the most detailed.
My
now.
next was a 1, so you know. Hold on. Now I have to find it again.
But it was in the correct order this time.
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. Oh wow. Yeah. So Hello Sweetheart is a swanky coffee shop located in Pacifica Night City. It is a popular spot for wealthy and elite, as well as sometimes visiting dignitaries and celebrities. The outside of the exterior you pull out on the map is a sleek and modern building with a glass facade and a neon sign that reads Hello Sweetheart in bright pink and blue lights. It is got raving reviews and is in a rather popular strip within Pacifica of different clothing stores and novelty shops, as well as fine dining. there anything more you're looking for?
I mean, Moxie wants us to check for places that people could hide to ambush us nearby.
Choke points.
There are a few alleys where people could ambush you, but the main entrance to Hello Sweetheart is on the strip, and you would imagine there'd be people there. I mean, it's not executive level security or anything in the area, but it's technically not a higher security rating than Watson, but it is.
So, I guess I would spend my time poring over that until people come back.
Okay. Cammy is dicking around on her phone and smoking a cigarette.
I'm not really sure what to plan. I guess I should get dressed. Yeah, I'll get dressed.
Okay. I should probably wear something better than this.
Probably. Yellow suit?
No, that's what she saw me in yesterday.
Oh, you can't wear that.
Be 2 days ago at this point, but yeah.
Oh, 2 days. It's what she saw me in the other day. And yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead, get dressed.
I'd offer you something to wear, but my hips are a little narrower than yours.
Yeah, I don't think that.
No.
I can probably find something of mine.
I hope so, 'cause I just hope so.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was rude.
No, I understand. I'm a fashion disaster, and that's fine. I don't really give a shit about that. But here, I'd stand out too much. Or at this place, stand out too much. So,
Right? I mean, I could comb your hair or something.
that would probably help.
Okay. I'll go get dressed and then you get ready.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So I guess I'm gonna run over to my apartment and change.
Okay. Run over to your apartment and change. Moxie and Wraith step out into the alley behind the twin scalpels. And sorry, looking for my correct notes here. Roll perception. Both of you.
$17. You were muted, my friend.
I muted to talk. I was unmuted the whole time. I rolled a 13, and apparently I have a 12 in perception.
So
And
25?
I have a 25. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Games. You notice a small, kind of frail looking man with a pale complexion and wiry hair. He's wearing a black trench coat and a pair of goggles that obscure his eyes. His hands are covered in cybernetic implants, and the fingers are constantly twitching as they interface with the net. He, as soon as you exit the alley, abruptly turns and makes his way the other direction. Same direction you're walking. Towards the mouth of the alley.
We have company. I turned to
What?
Moxie. Twitchy guy, metal fingers. I gesture my head.
And he's heading towards us? Sorry, or away?
Same
Same
direction
direction.
you're going.
You're gonna have to trust me.
Okay.
This is related.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
I am not really in much condition for much. Maybe we just talk to him and see what he has to say.
Sounds good.
All right. I stop and turn sideways.
Okay.
Hey, Chumba.
Wait, hold on. Why are you turning? He's in front of you.
Oh, I thought he was behind us.
No.
Like when we came out, I thought he was over here,
As-
and we turned this way. And
No. As soon as you came out of the doors into the alleyway, this guy clocked you and then made his way in the same direction you're walking towards the mouth of the alley and then hangs a left.
okay, I'm gonna speed up then and call out to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're speeding up to catch up to him, and at that moment, guys who are rather thuggish looking, bulky dudes with various cybernetics from arms, legs, some like a neural interface, step out of the alley. They are holding knives. One of is holding his knife, and the other one is holding a baseball bat. Friend sent us for a loop there, Wraith. Fortunately, we left one person here just in case you came back at 11.
What, you're here for
Can I
him?
help you?
Think so. Give us a pretty good paycheck. And they are coming at you now. And that is where we will end this scene for the night.
I knew it was bad news. I never get any good letters.
Yeah, right?
It's always bills or people with bats.
Oh, that was fun. Stay frosty, Charlemagne. Thanks for showing up, man. Always appreciate your
Thank you.
comments and love.
For sure.
thanks for being here.
And thanks to
Also-
everybody.
I think we had a new follower. since
We did
the
have a new
stream.
follower. Blues Funk. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate
Thank
that.
you very much.
Excuse me. Appreciate that
Welcome.
very much. And welcome to our home of death. Okay. With that, I'm going to call it for the evening. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much again. Love y'all.
Stay safe.
Hi, everyone.
Stay frosty.
Stay warm.
Bye.
Bye.